Hey, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. I don't plan on being on here too long, but I just wanted to come to y'all real quick. You know what I mean? With a live stream, just want to holler at y'all for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been up doing hey JLM, hey Black Simone, all right, okay, nice. And like I said, hey JLM. You know what I mean? I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick. I'm just down here chilling out. Hey, Shanice, what's going on, sis? What's up, King Rye? I ain't seen in a minute, Shanice. Hey, Carmela Thomas, what's going on with y'all? Hey, Craig J. Hey, Clarissa Gilchrist. Yeah, I just felt like, take them out to do a stream. I've been doing videos. Hey, Zion Israel, Israel TV. Yeah, I just wanted to do some more videos. So they already got two. So I'm looking to push for 4 to 6 more articles and stuff like that. And since I've been hey Melanie the High Priestess, ever since hey LaShawn, ever since hey Ape Electronics, and ever since I've been back into the mode again, I pretty much, man, just want to be, I'm still gonna do my live streams, but I mainly want to get back to my content, writing the hey Queen Jet Black, hey All Reliable, you know what I mean, creating the content and stuff like that. I look forward to bringing. Thank you, Black Samoan. That's still coming. I'm still working on, finding me. I'm still looking on finding me somebody to do music videos. Hey, Mickey Breast. That's one of the main reasons because I already got the single lined up. I'm just looking for somebody to direct the music video. I actually got two of the singles already, what I'm saying, ready to go for. I just need somebody to that could do music videos, somebody that's a videographer, so I can get them out there because I know y'all been waiting for a while. So, that's one thing, what I mean, that I mainly been focusing on, just finding, just finding somebody that does music videos in my area. If you know somebody, you can holler at me. Cause I really ready to get my work out there towards y'all, put it on the channel. Hey Ronald Lewis, cause I know y'all been waiting for quite some time, and it's about that time that I get the music out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I got so much shit that I'm ready to put out there. It's not even funny, man. Like I got a lot of stuff. Hey brother Royal, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm definitely want to get back towards my content. Writing out articles. Like I said, I plan on, being up, pretty late tonight. Pretty late tonight for real. Putting out those articles out because I actually want to get back into the mode of doing videos every day, putting out a lot of content. Hey, Reginald Burnett. And I really got to say, man, it feels good to put out those articles, man. I finally got back in the mode because, for a hot second, I had to take a chill because there was a lot of information that I was up there researching. There was a lot of things I was going through at that time. It was just a lot of things, man. But that's the next main thing I want to do towards the channel is get the music out there. So if you know anybody in the area, if the DMV area, as we say, hit me up because I'm trying to find somebody that do music videos, a videographer that is in my area. Hey Asa, yeah, yep. But pretty much, man. I mean, you could say that I'm in a much more better place right now. Hey Monique Hill, I'm in a much more better place right now. Still yeah, man, just been focusing on things what I want to do in 2020, like 2019. What matter of fact, since I'm on that, I actually want to talk a little bit about the 2010s. You know, the 2010s decade was rough on a lot of us. The 2010s decade was rough. I really got to say that was a very rough decade for a lot of us. The 2010s, it was rough. Hey Malcolm the Sensei, you feel me, Adrian McCoy? Yeah, man. The 2010s, it was a rough decade. It was just very interesting. It was a lot of things. Hey, Qualism Shaka. It was a lot of things that I've learned. You know what I mean? It was a lot of things that I had to recognize. Like the 2010s decade, it was a bad decade for a lot of us, man. It was a lot of shit got exposed in the 2010s decade, which is leading up to the 2020s. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Outside, you talking about the 2000s and 2010s. Yeah, man, I've been noticing that my damn self, man. I definitely got to say, like, the end of, like, the early 2000s was fun, but the latter years of the 2000s, it was rough. It got rough for a lot of us, man. Like, the 2010s decade, it was a lot of stuff, man. It was a lot of shit that I had to learn. It was a lot of stuff that I've seen. It was a lot of things that I'm like, wow. You can pretty much say, like, the end of the 2010 decade really showed me a lot of shit, especially about family. I learned a whole lot in the 2010s about family. Let me give me a tissue. Gotta blow my damn nose. Give me an old ass shirt. There you go. Yeah, man. Like, it was yeah, man. Yep, it was a lot of things that I noticed in the 2010 decade, man, that I finally got over the hump for. You feel me? But yeah, man, like I remember the time looking at the Obama years. Those were some rough years. The Obama years was rough. It was rough. You can say, man, like, yeah, man. I can say, like, what I learned about family even more, or you can say things came to, like, I came, you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of things about family that I really had to realize and recognize in the 2010s. The 2010s really showed me how sneaky, conniving, toxic, and manipulative. Hey, 305 is Capricorn. You 305 Capricorn, how toxic, negative, and deceitful your own family could get. I still, you know what I mean? Like, the 2010s really showed me. The 2010s really showed me that I really don't need to be fucking with my damn family. That, yeah, right, yeah, man. I really saw during that decade how really fucked up they are. I really saw how conniving and manipulative and toxic and narcissistic they can be. You know what I mean? I've been keeping my distance for like the last 2 years, and I said to myself, man, I kept on trying to go back around them, try to work things out, or maybe try to see I can finally, you know what I mean, be successful around them. But come to find out, I really had to learn I don't need to be around them. There is no love loss. I'm gonna tell you this right about now. If I do not ever see my biological family ever again, it will not hurt me. It really would not hurt me if I don't see them again. I'm really glad that I walked away from them. We in the same city, but I don't really fuck with them. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't fuck with a lot of them. I really don't. And I really had to say, man, like, especially, matter of fact, you could say my mom been dead for 10 years. And when I saw from the, you could say, right, you could say within like 7 to 8 to 9 years, I really began to see how full of shit they was, how toxic, narcissistic, and how evil and wicked your family could be. I really had to learn to close the chapter with my family in the 2010s. Hey, Fly Birdie. And this is not going to be no sob story. I'm just giving y'all some of the lessons of what I learned in like the 2010s. You know what I mean? I've also learned the same thing, that blood is not thicker than water. And I really had to learn, like, people want to say blood thicker than water, but that's the biggest damn lie. Sometimes the water help you out much more than the damn blood. I really had to come to the conclusion, like, some of your family members don't fuck with you. I really had to let that sink in. A lot of your family members don't fuck with you. And you don't gotta fuck with them neither. I really had to let that sink in. I tried and tried and tried and tried. See, you know what I mean? And see, they make it seem like I always had to be around them because we were our family by blood. But come to find out, guess what? I can't remember the last time I called them or they called me. And guess what? You know what? I'm very happy. I don't want them calling me. I want to keep my distance. I gives no fucks anymore. I'm happy. I am in a much more better place now. And I figure over reliable, I really had to come to the conclusion. I found that fam will be the first ones to fuck you over, and that's the honest to goddamn truth. You know what I mean? People want to talk about, you know what I mean, blood thicker than water gum, you know what I mean, about your family. That shit is overrated. I had to learn the hard way, and I kept on trying to, like, be around my family. They would tell me, like, oh, you gotta spend time with your family. You need to be around your family. But come to find out, I was being treated as the fucking punching bag. That was when I really began to see, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was hearing that shit from my dad going, brother, you know what I mean? How they would literally call his phone talking shit about me behind my fucking back. And that was when I really began to see, like, okay, so you turning people against me. I seen family members turn other family members against me. And I really also saw, I had family members told me that they would have me set up and killed. I had a one cousin told me, he said, like, I could have Brandon hit up for a certain amount of price. And I said to myself, what? Are you kidding me? And they really make it seem like I had to be around them. Come to find out, I don't. I really don't. Yes, I had family members telling me they will have me set up and killed. That they will have me hit up for the right price. I said, what? My own cousin told me this shit. That I'm telling you, man, I had own family members ready to do physical harm. I had family members telling me that they will be ready to do physical harm to me. And I'm saying to myself, you know what I mean, with the amount of love that I had for them. I had a lot of love for them. I kept on trying to be the peacemaker. I kept on trying to, like, you know what I mean, keep the family together, to not bring physical harm. And I wanted our family to be sticking together. So when the real enemy comes in, we know how to handle them. But come to find out, no, that shit got worse. I had family ready to do physical harm. I had family members hit me with baseball bats, crowbars, knives thrown at me. Family ready to pull knives at me. Family members telling me that I will have you fucking killed. I will put you under the ground. That's so fucked up. You know what I mean? That shit hurt me. Dead to my heart and to my core. That I would have family members, man. That I really had a lot of family members ready to do physical harm. And I kept on trying to make things right. I kept on trying to make things work. But I said to myself, you know what? Enough's enough. I can't fuck with these people. That is, you know what I mean? The minute you're ready to do physical harm, you are no longer family to me. I can't fuck with you. And I saw this beautiful sister telling the exact same thing. Right, toxic people. You feel me, Queen Jet Black? And I told myself, I can't roll with these people. I can no longer be around them. Even my own grandmother told me to get away from them. Who was the matriarch of the family? They are toxic, they are deceitful, they are manipulative, they are very destructive and very dysfunctional. Yup, family are more worse than people in the goddamn street. And not right. Yeah, man, I've been told by this many a times. Like, I was always, exactly, the family curses. I was always told, you gotta spend time around family. But every time that I'm around family, everybody wanna keep their distance. But I was the one, you know what I mean, trying to spend time with family. But we don't gotta be around you. It's always damn if you do, damn if you don't. So I'm the one that always got to be apologizing and show my love, but it's never reciprocated. But every time I want to call them out on something, they want to gaslight me, manipulate me. They want to, you know what I mean, say something that's wrong with me. You know what I mean? I have family members stealing money from me. I have family members, you know what I mean, turning other family members, even friends. To the point where, man, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, I would have friends come up to me like, yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, what's your problem? I'm like, nothing. And I would tell them like, I'm trying to spend time with family. Well, they don't got to spend time with you. They don't have to. But guess what? I tell them I don't got to spend time with them. But that's your family. Well, okay, if we family, this, you know what I mean? If we family, you feel me? You know what I mean? Let's let it be reciprocated. Don't tell me I got to spend fucking time with family all because we blood. Well, y'all want to bring physical fucking harm. I will not accept that. And you know what I mean? In the minute I broke away from them, and I put it on my YouTube channel, you know what I mean, saying that I don't fuck with them. Toxic family members are the worst people you will find. And I had a cousin call me. He was like, yo, I don't think nobody in the house have a problem, you know what I mean, helping you out. Fuck no. Because guess what? When I was at my lowest, guess what? Ain't nobody want to fucking help me. Ain't nobody in my blood or you know what I mean, my so-called immediate family try to help me. None of them try to help me. You know what I mean? I pretty much have to pick up the pieces by my fucking self. People want to say blood thicker than water. That's the biggest fucking lie ever told. I really had to let it sink in that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Your biggest enemies are right there in your family. I had to really let that sink in. Like, it really broke my heart. My family, my immediate family, they broke my fucking heart to the core. I'm not even gonna lie. I hated my family for years. I hated my family for years. I was ready, you know, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to hurt a lot of them to the point where I might not be here right now. I was ready to put hurting on these motherfuckers. But I said, no, I'm going to let karma deal. You know what I mean? I'm going to let karma deal with them. That shit burnt me up to the core. Like, I really could not believe that I loved them unconditionally and to see how destructive and toxic and dysfunctional they become. And they've been like this since I was little. Anytime my own grandmother told me to get away from them. My own grandmother told me, hey, Ezekiel Fari, my own grandmother told me get away from them. And I also had to learn when they come down the family, you can't change them. You're never going to change them. They already old. They set in their ways. And the minute that the minute that they turn against you is when they know that it's when they know that they no longer can control you. When they see that they no longer can control you, that's when they turn against you. I figure I saw right. You feel me? You don't owe them shit. I don't owe them anything. I don't want to be around them. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you this right now. If they tell me they don't want nothing to deal with me, fuck it. I don't care. Because I cut your ass off anyway. I don't want nothing to deal with them. I don't give a fuck if they saying this shit right now. I want no association with them. Because I seen how family members were gassed you. I seen how they will manipulate you. I seen how they turn against you. I see how when you are at your lowest, how they will not fuck with you. I really had to come to that conclusion that I don't owe them shit. When you get older, you don't owe them anything. You do not need to be around them. You don't owe them no fucking favor. None of that shit. I stopped going to family functions. I stopped going to church with them. I stopped calling them. I stopped going to family functions. All of that shit. Because there's nothing to be said. It's nothing, you know what I mean? It's nothing, you know what I mean? It's nothing that you can offer me. Because all what you're going to offer me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? All what you're going to show me is that you're going to be destructive. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I come up, you know what I mean? I'm doing bad, you talking bad. I'm doing good, you talking bad. I had to learn, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, for me to get a peace of mind, yo, I got the best peace of mind since I got away from them. I got the best sleep in the world since I broke away from my family because I got a peace of mind. Some of the worst people who will destroy your mind and your peace of mind is your family. And you're right, that's why children are so fucked up. Some of the most selfish people you will find is your fucking family. They are destructive and will destroy you. And they never want to recognize what they never want to recognize what they did wrong. They always want to talk shit about you. But when you want to point out their bullshit, oh no, something wrong with you. Here you go. Oh, here you go. No, something wrong with you. You crazy. I had family members telling me that that I was crazy. The gaslighting that family members will do is crazy. The narcissism, the toxic, the toxic behavior, the destructive behavior, the dysfunction that I had to see, the disloyalty. Some of the disloyal motherfuckers who would destroy your plans and that will put spells on you, cast spells on you, is your blood relatives. There's a difference between blood and relatives. There's a lot of jealousy. They will disown you. So much favoritism. You know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean? I came up with the idea that, you know what I mean, that your blood, your family, you always got to be around family. And I actually had family members telling me, like, yo, we don't got to spend time with you. Okay, I don't got to spend time with you, but we your family. You need to spend time. See the manipulation? They will always manipulate your mind that you always got to be your time. You always got to be around family. So you can be the fucking punching bag of your family. And you can be the black sheep of your family. You do not have to suffer. Do not limit yourself. Do not put yourself in misery because they're your family. Don't do that to yourself. I don't give a fuck who they are, family or not. You do not have to suffer in silence all because you're family. Do not suffer. Do not destroy your own peace of mind all because they're your family. Do not suffer in silence. Do not allow them to destroy you all because they're your family. Fuck that. You gotta get a peace of mind. And if anybody in your family is not going to bring a peace of mind, they always want to, you know what I mean, they always want to talk negative. They always want to destroy you. I fuck them. Do not give a fuck. Right. They say blood thicker than water is a form of manipulation. That's right. You do not have to associate yourself with them. And check this out. That's even in your damn Bible. Cain killed his brother Abel. They always want to be calling on, they always want to call on you when you need something, but they never want to do shit for you. Like a prime example, I remember the time when we had no fucking food in the house. We had to get stamps. I was the one who got the stamps. And my aunt was like, give me the card, dog. You know what I mean? We're going to use it. Don't you know I had to fight for that shit? My own aunt wasn't even trying to buy food for the fucking house. Being selfish, I had to beg her. I was starving. I didn't even know where my next meal was coming from. You know what I mean? All because I want to use the food stamp card. You know what I mean? I'm up here starving. But you know what I mean? And you telling me we can't buy food for the fucking house? You only buy food for your mother and for yourself and not me? I'm starving. I didn't even know where my next meal was fucking coming from. But you calling me family. So I told myself, yo, I'm telling you, I was in the house starving. Stomach growling. I didn't even know where my next meal was coming from. I had to cut off the damn food stamp card. All because, you know what I mean, all because I'm starving. Okay, you know what I mean, I was the one who applied for that. You ain't do shit for me. They didn't even buy food for the fucking house. Because I'm thinking that we family. We're going to look out. But you ain't do none of that shit for me. That was a fucked up feeling. Being around your own family in the household that you grew up in and you don't know where your next meal coming from. That shit really fucked me up. That's why I had to get the fuck away from them. Nah, I'm just expressing my... Yeah, y'all ain't know where my next fucking meal was gonna come from. Yeah, man. I had family members pull out baseball bats on me, knives, crowbars, being chased out of the house with weapons. Don't you know I was put up out of my household? They cut off my water supply. I had to go up the subway at a restaurant subway to go inside of the bathroom to wash myself and brush my teeth and to feed myself. I had to go into a public bathroom to wash myself up, being kicked out of the household without a 30-day notice. And come to find out, that house was supposed to go to my mother than me. And I'm like, why are they trying to kick me up out of this household? Any chance they get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Fuck you and your mother after my mother died. I could not believe the most hurtful shit that I fucking heard from my family. My mother died. My uncle said, "Fuck you and your mother. You should have died with her." He told me that I was the reason my mother died. You worried your mother to death. They blame me for my mother's death. You ain't buried your mother. You only came back for the funeral. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. This the shit I had to deal with them. I had them turn family members against me. You know what I mean? Neighbors against me. Yes, to the point where I had to call the police on my own fucking family. Because they was about to jump me. If I ain't call the police, they would have fucked me up over there. And any chance they get, they were ready to get me out of the household. You know what I mean? And even when I left and came back, you know what I mean? I came back in the fucking household. These niggas been stealing gas and electric for 7 years. And I spent 3 G's in the household. And we about to be fucking homeless. And nobody in the family ain't tell me none of this shit. This is the house that I grew up in. Don't you know it took one of my cousins $16,000 to save that fucking household? And I know nothing about it? But why you ain't tell me? We don't gotta tell you anything. Oh, okay, so I'm about to be homeless. Oh, so I know the reason why now you ain't tell me none of that. You want me up out of the household because you wanted the house for your fucking self. Because you saw that house was about to go to me. And you wanted that control of the house. That's some fucked up, deceitful, toxic, negative shit. That broke my heart. And the reason why it hurt me so much, because y'all called me family. And I was the one who always wanted us to stick together. But y'all said, fuck Brandon. Y'all said, fuck me. We fighting. You know what I mean? Back and forth every damn day. I can't get a peace of mind. No boundaries. I'm waking up for sleep. You kicking in my damn door. Telling me to get the fuck up. Get the fuck out. You wanna pull a baseball bat on me? You chasing me around the house, threatening me, you had me killed? Are you kidding me? I was so hurt. It broke my heart to see how evil they can be. Especially after my mother died. Ain't nobody come to my help. Brandon had to help himself. It was survival with the fittest. In my own household. Every day. Every fucking day I was on guard. Yes, it was that bad. And I tried to deny this shit. But I was seeing the signs. But you know what I seen about family? You know what I've really noticed about family? Money and death will bring out the worst in family. Money and death will bring out the worst in your family. I'm glad they showed me their true colors. Why? And I'm glad that my grandmother told me. I'm going to tell you exactly what she told me after my mother died. And I miss both of them. God rest your soul. Tallulah May Stover, my grandmother, and Francine Stover, my mother. Hey, Jasmine Virgo. My grandmother told me this right after my mother died. Comes right out of her room. She said, Brand, if I were you, I would get away from family. And I said, why? She said, they're going to hold you back. She went right in her room and shut the door, and that was it. End of conversation. And I'm like, why does she say that? Why would my grandmother tell me that? I didn't understand it because we family. We got to stay together. But she was really preparing me and warning me. But I was so caught up in blood thickening water, all this other stuff. And it's true. Family will hold you back. Family will hold you back. They don't want you to succeed. But I'm glad that my grandmother told me that. Because she was warning me and preparing me what's coming down the pipe. Yep, she was right because she knew. My grandmother was very intuitive. Hey, Canada's finest. My grandmother was very intuitive and she was preparing me and she was letting me know. And it seemed like every time when I was around my family, I was always in a negative mind state. I was always angry. I was all, you know what I mean? They drained me of my energy. They fucked me up psychologically. You know what I mean? And I really had to wise up and I had to really say that because I grew up really loving my family unconditionally. I would defend them. I will fight for them. I will protect them. But they never did it for me. You're right, Mark Shelton. A lot of African American families are dysfunctional. They are some of the most dysfunctional families ever. And many of us have gone through this as the black sheep of the family. But what you know what I noticed? The black sheep of the family are always the ones with the most potential to break the generational curse of their family. Those of us, once we've broken the generational curse of our families, your family turned against us. Your family will turn against you. But I am happy that I've moved on because I've broken the generational curse. I'm no longer sad. I am happy because I am in a better place. And if anybody is not going to uplift you and help you to get there, they will destroy you. Do not let your family or your friends destroy you. Separate from them. Break away from them. You know what I'm saying? I've did the most healing. I've healed the most being around from family. I'm in a better state being, you know what I mean, not being around family. Because they never going to change. They always going to be toxic. They always going to be negative. They are, you know what I mean, they are going to be there to destroy you. Do not let them destroy you. They will destroy you if you let them. Stay away from them. And I heard from many different people from all different walks of life who have told me, they said, me getting away from my the best decision. Me getting away from my biological family has been the best damn decision I've made. The best decision I have made was getting away from them. And check this out. This is how I know even my mother was happy that I was gone away before she died. Why? When I was out there in Colorado, she told me, she said, Brand, if you want to get away from Baltimore, I'm not mad at you. Get the fuck away. So both of my mothers were telling me, get away from family. Even my brother moved to Connecticut to get away from family. And guess what? You know what I mean? And me and my brother both agreed. They never really showed us anything. They ain't show us nothing. They you know what I mean? They might have taught us certain things. But as far as them really showing us shit, you know what I mean? To like, you know what I mean? To be productive in the world, they ain't show us nothing. We had to learn on our own. That generational curse. Hey, Sage. She be over here.
So, what you on an open discussion or just family?
Open discussion. I'm just talking about what I learned in the 2010s. You know what I mean? But I'm just on that discussion about family. You know what I mean? Because now I'm around my soul family, which who you got to get around anyway. You do not have to do it because guess what? All of us in this house have to deal with dysfunctional and dysfunctional families. Your family can be on some fuck shit. You want to see some destructive niggas? Look at, you know what I mean? Look at your biological family. Come on, girl. You know you want to come over here. She be over here. She trying to be all shine bougie. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like, and that's what I really had to come to grips with. I really had to come to grips with that, you know, in order for me to grow, I gotta let go of what I've always known. And I don't owe them anything. Y'all get them likes up. Y'all get them likes up. We 93 deep in here. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? All of us on the stream have had to go through that and have dealt with that.
I'll be back.
of dealing with hurt from family, dealing with toxic, negative people, being the black sheep of the family. But guess what, black sheep? You're going to be fine because black sheep of the family are the star children. That is always, you know what I mean? That has come back to break the generational curse of their family and to go to a higher level. And I'm going to tell you, do not let them destroy you. Do not let them destroy you. Achieve your happiness by breaking away from those of them. Right, I feel you, Lady Lines. Right, the entire family structure has crumbled. That is so true. The whole entire family structure, you know what I mean, has been, has been destroyed. And if y'all like to donate, you know what I mean, if y'all like to donate to the platform, my Cash App is cash.me/$B-Mouse8, and my PayPal is www.paypal.me/BMouse84. And trust and believe me, man, yes, a lot of us are on here are the black sheets of the family. Or you can say all of us are the black sheets of the family. What I'm talking about. That's exactly what I went through, man. I learned a lot of life lessons dealing with family in the 2010s. Because I've always seen the signs. And like they say, when people show you who they really are, believe them. See, when it really hit me, see, I've always heard it from a lot of people like, yo, I don't fuck with my family. I don't fuck with my family. I still hear like, yo, why? You know what I mean? Because I've always heard family was everything. And this saying is so old and so damn true. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. All skin folk and kinfolk. And I'm going to tell you this. You want to know, matter of fact, you know what movie really showed me about family? The Godfather 2. Matter of fact, The Godfather. Look at Godfather 1 and 2. Now, Michael Corleone told Fredo, he said, Fredo, you're my brother and I love you, but never take sides against the family ever. That was when Fredo took sides against the family and tried to have Michael Corleone whacked. Now, a lot of people say he shouldn't have his brother killed, but no. Fredo deserved that shit. Why? He turned against the family. And it really, you know what I mean? It hurt Michael Corleone dear to his heart that he had to have his brother whacked. But his own brother had to try to have him whacked. So guess what? You got to pay the price. Your own family will have you whacked. That's real talk. Your own family will really turn against you. Yeah, the Godfather was fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And it always seemed like, but it come down to them, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. You're never going to satisfy them. And some of your family members, they hate you. Some of your family members could be past life enemies. Yes. They don't want to see you be successful. Many of your family members see the great potential that is inside of you. And they don't want you to succeed. Most of your family members are the 2/3. The 2/3, a lot of your family are part of the 2/3. They get stuck in the matrix. And see, look at that. Lady Lana said, got 3 sisters, haven't talked to the 2 of them in years. Right, and I feel you. Tay B said this, that's real. Family is nothing but your own karma from past lives. We all are one. That's so real. And many of us can agree with that. And I'm going to say this again. You don't owe them shit. Once you old enough to know right from wrong, to make your own choices, yeah, they always going to be your family. But guess what? You don't got to be around them. Fuck them. Sometimes the best peace of mind is away from your family. Your family, yup, family members live in the past. Yup, they can't move on. Yup, they hate this. Yup, they said it again, Alex Chavez. Yup, he said family members live in the past, can't move on, and they can't hate when they see you. And many a times when your family members see you growing, they don't want to see you to grow. And that's right. That is the reason why they always got to remind you of your past. Because see, guess what? They don't see who you are. They see where you're going. A lot of times your family members, they don't see who you are. They see where you're going. Many times they see something in you that you don't see within yourself. They see the greatness inside of you. They always see the potential. And they will find a way to manipulate you to destroy that inside of you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
About numerology?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hello.
I'm on fire today.
I see. Hi, everybody.
Right. You know? You know, go ahead.
Okay. How's everybody doing this this you can say evening, Eastern time? Um, I noticed like before a lot of brothers and sisters was asking about their life path and so on. So I found something that I can read to those that want to know their life path information. And I'm going to forward it to Brother Miles. So now if y'all have any questions about numerology, he'll have it in his archive so he can help out with that because I told him I was going to help him with that because I know it's questions a lot of brothers and sisters on here have about their life path. Some of you might have what is it, life path 11, 33, 22. Some of you might have the life path number 9. So, you know, okay. So I'm gonna read what number 9 deals with, real briefly, okay, and what planet rules number 9. Because he was on fire about family, but I wanted to also go into details about how this can also deal with you as far as your personality,
Mm-hmm.
okay. All right, number 9, you are the teacher, pretty much. You are tolerant, somewhat impractical, sympathetic vibration, but you're ruled by the planet Mars. Okay? You're the jack of all trades, humanitarian, helpful, emotional, tolerant, active, determined. If expressed negatively, financially careless, moody, bullying, over emotional, uh, and restless. Okay?
Congratulations, Jasmine Virgo. Yep, she left her toxic job, starting a new one tomorrow.
What's going
Congratulations,
on, Mohill? Peace,
Jasmine
Jasmine
Virgo.
Virgo. How you doing? Um, let me see. Yeah, it's very true. That's why I'm gonna send this to Brother Miles so he can, when y'all have questions about numerology, he can help you on that too.
Yep, because us at Star Church, we on a different life path.
Yeah, so you need to know what you're supposed to be doing, and how to move forward on your journey. Let me see. Anybody that's a life path 2 or 3. Yeah, number 9s are rough. It's very rough, but you got to be on that high vibration.
Hey, Nichelle
Um,
Hazelwood. Good to see you, sis. Hey, Nichelle.
6. Okay, the 6. The number 6 is a loving, stable, and harmonious vibration ruled by the planet Venus. So Venus rules that number. Okay, compassion, stable, fun, family loving, trustworthy, domesticated. If expressed negatively, superficial, jealous, possessive, unwilling to change. Okay, but you can be diplomatic. Okay, you can be very diplomatic, especially in your household. So you want to know that, okay?
Ugh.
Just keep yourself in a peaceful and loving environment and keep your mind stable and dealing with a lot of compassion. So if you have those negative energies coming at you, try to, block yourself and also have some time to yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, how would you know what your life path? You have to add the month, the day, and the year you were born. That's how you find out your life path. I was trying to see. Somebody said something about depressed. Uh,
Huh?
they need you to go upstairs real quick.
All right, I'll be back, y'all.
Brother Mouse be back. I'm chime in real quick on some spiritual questions if I can answer them. I don't know everything, you know. So, um, that's something I just want to share with you all. With that, um, any other questions? Okay, I need you to add that up. Okay, because one thing I'm normally I don't do too much numerology, but I'm going back into it. Okay, I learned it through the ancestors. They broke it all down for me. All right, so what you gotta do is in the Gregorian calendar, January will be the first month. Okay, so then you also have 11. You add that, that's 3, right? And I think you said 1962, 82. Okay, so you gotta add all those numbers up. Okay, so let me see if I can see life path number 4 real quick for everybody. Okay, number 4. This is the worker, practical, with a love of detail. Fours are trustworthy, hardworking, and helpful, ruled by Uranus. Okay. Let me see. Let me see that they're trustworthy, helpful, steady, logic, self-discipline, problem solving. If expressed negatively, contrite, stubborn, and no, and narrow.
And just to let them know, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of topics we're going to be going on still about the life path and like in astrology and stuff like that for real. You know, that's a lot of the stuff that we're going to start tapping into for real. I'm still going to be talking about other topics that I've been dropping on, what's going on around the world, but also, you know what I mean, stuff like that. The life path and stuff, it all applies to us as Star Children on our journey. So these are the things we're going to be tapping into because it's many things that I'm still learning, he's still learning. So, you know, we all learning together.
Right.
Feel me?
Okay. Number one is like that's the ones are the leaders. That's ruled by the sun. Okay. So pretty much, you have the ability to stand alone and is in a strong vibration. Independent, creative, original, ambitious, determined, self-assured. If negatively, arrogant, stubborn, impatient, and self-centered. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share real briefly. Okay. What is Mercury? Mercury is considered the communication, the planet of communication. Okay. In the teachings of Santeria, Ifa, that would be considered who you call Allegua, because he is the communicator and also the one to contact and talk to the gods, or he's the messenger. So that's who that would be considered. I mean, if you want to go into all of that, so fire away. That's why I can ask questions. Right. Your life path is the blueprint for you. Okay. It's a part of your blueprint. It's a part of your spiritual makeup. But you also have the soul urge. You have the soul urge, the destiny, and need I say more? I'm still getting back into my numerology studies because I used to do it without no book or anything. It just came to me naturally. But that's like I kind of stopped doing that and I started going into some other things. Okay. So, and my life path is a 5. I like freedom, and that right there. I love freedom. And I reassure everybody like that's what I like to do. Like I love freedom, and that is ruled by Mercury. So I've been fine. I've been fine. I've been fine, Jamie Hall. Been fine. Oh, what about the lines in your hands? I mean, how many of you have the letter M on the palms? How many of y'all had the letter M? Because I have it on both hands. How many of y'all have the letter M? Okay. that letter M is very magnificent. You have been sent here to do some serious work. And it's spiritual work at that. You've been chosen to do some serious work here. How many of y'all, since y'all had both hands, both of y'all hands the letter M, you know what I mean? How many of y'all been going through some crazy spiritual awakenings and spiritual things, period? Just things that you don't even know what the hell is going on. Like totally. Like it's messing with you. Like people just come up and just fuck with you. You're like, yo, what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Just know you're here to do some serious work. I've been doing a little research with it, and it really is dealing with being more of a prophetic person or individual, know it or not. You are pretty much having what they call premonitions, visions, repeatedly. The ancestral spirits talk to you as well. Like, I mean, they speak to you and they guide you on this path, and it can be very difficult at times because sometimes you think it's talking in your head, but it's not. It's them talking to you because you don't know what's the difference from your subconscious and those that are in the ancestral realm or the angelic realm. if that make any sense to everybody here. Okay. Um, so it's like, yeah, and also you're right, melanated high priestess, the natal charts, so it's connected to all of this. Um, and if you really go into the Judaic Christian belief or teachings, you're born of under a guardian angel as well. If you want to go into that, okay, that's only if you're still stuck on religion. Um, but let me see. They say it's 12 zodiacs, but in actuality, it's actually 13. That's something they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about the 13th zodiac. And I'm still learning about the 13th zodiac. So it's like a lot of people thinking that there was one sign is not actually their sign anymore. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? So you thinking that you might be a Pisces, turn around, you might not be a Pisces, you might be something else. All right? They've been hiding that from us for a long time. Dr. Yoke talked about that in a lot of his lectures, and some of the people that used to be on Tamaray with him, he taught that to him and told them that there is a 13th zodiac. Okay? So, just know that they've been flipping around, playing with this astrology teachings for a long time and kept this hidden from everyone. Period. Okay? You might be good being a Leo, but I'm just saying you gotta remember you're dealing with the Gregorian calendar, not the real calendar. Their new year is in January. Our new year is in what? The time of spring when the sun have risen, quote unquote, when the sun has risen. So all those Israelite brothers and sisters, that's when you know the sun has risen or he has risen, the sun of righteousness. Okay? So, yep. The Dendera, yep, I'm familiar with all of that. That's a good one too, you know. So Lady Linus, you are a Leo with an Aries moon. Woo, you got some real powerful fire within you. You need to do something with that, okay? You need to do something with that. You need to go ahead and channel all of that energy into your creative ways. You need to go ahead and do that. Sometimes it's good for you to do a little meditation. You know what I'm saying? By yourself, nobody around you. You need to be in a room where you can just go ahead and have your creative thoughts come to you. You know what I mean? Yes, that's the name of this 13th zodiac. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I'm not gonna mess my tongue up on that. But yes, that's the 13th zodiac. Um, Let me see. And also, Lady Linus, write down the downloads that come from the angelic realm on your creativity. You know what you need to do and start on it. Write it right away. Let me see. I'm trying to understand the question, sister. How do you know your moon? I know the moon was between the two. We're gonna come back to. I need to understand the question just a little bit more. Yes, Melanie the High Priestess. The New Year is actually in March. That's the real New Year. But they're not going to tell you that in their calendar, which is 365 days in a year, that there's also, if you add the numbers up, that actually equals 14, which is 5, which is dealing with the feminine or the divine feminine. That also breaks down how the women go through a menstrual cycle through all 12 all 12 months within that whole year. This is also that that you run the planet as women. This is also your planet. That's why a lot of you, if not all of you, know that you're closely connected to the divine. That you also have a serious connection to the spirit realm. That's why we come through the womb, because you are the ones that hold that stargate that connect us back into earth and so on and the spirit realm. Because in the beginning it was priestesses, not priests. You know what I'm saying? So we will go into that another time, you know, and a lot of traditions really based upon the woman. No, they don't even know their power. They don't know their power. That's why, a lot of sisters don't know their power and they need to know their power. But the thing is, we need to step up We need to step up as the brothers and start telling our women who they are. And the women, they have to also, the women also have to understand their path in this planet, because of all this distractions that's been going on through this whole entire time. These people have found a way to go back in time and mess up the vibrations of the music, via hip hop, and they also messing with R&B. All the musical genres, they've been messing it up, mess up the vibrations, because in the beginning, those vibrational tones was helping us motivate us and having us do things. You know, I'm working on having a channel, but the channel is going to be diverse with the family, from B Miles, uh, the kids, and so on. I want it to be a variety where we talk about spirituality and different, foods, and we start going into astrology. We start going into meditations and so on. Um, so where can I go? Back to the whole thing with the priestesses. It started with the priestesses, okay? Exactly, Dre Work, and this is what I've been letting Brother Miles know. It's time for the sisters to get her power back. It's about time y'all get your power back. But see, this is what I want to share, though. When I say sisters, I'm talking about all the melanated women across the globe that have that African bloodline in them, from who you call um, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the so-called African American women, all the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from that. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that we need to really touch bases on, and the woman need to know who she is. And now, hold on, it's a book that I had. This book by this legendary sister. A lot of sisters was bashing her, but the thing about this book, she was helping our brothers to understand that our sisters need healing too. Okay? And we need healing as brothers, because when she is healed, the black woman or the Nubian woman or the melanated woman, when she's healed, then the whole planet, including the black man or the indigenous man of the planet, will get his power back when she claim her throne back. It's in this book too. She spoke on that. She spoke on that in this book. When she, the Nubian woman, the black woman, get her throne back, the black man get his powers back. That's how it works. Okay? We need to understand that. And the women, sisters, y'all need to know y'all power. Y'all more than twerking. Y'all more than having sex all the time. You are the first teachers on this planet. What does 1990 mean? Look up. You gotta look that up. That's an angel number. Look that up. Look at all of that up. You know. And also, Dre Working is dropping jewels. Pay attention to what he's saying about the women. Y'all are harmonious with Mother Nature. This is a part of who you are. You are the first woman that was created. Look up the mitochondrial DNA. That's the thing we have to wake up on. We need to really come to grips with that. And a lot of brothers need to go here and put their pride to the side and help raise fallen humanity. Who's fallen humanity? The black woman, the Moorish woman, the indigenous woman of the planet, the African woman. She's the fallen one. Do y'all know that since the planet is fucked up, the black woman is fucked up? And along since the black woman is fucked up, the daggone black man is fucked up. Straight up. This is a worldwide thing. This is a worldwide thing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really come together and wake up, you know what I mean, and realize what we gotta do. As me being a man, I am her protector. And not just her son, but her protector. Get what I'm saying with that? Get what I'm saying with this, y'all? I came from the womb of a woman, yes. And also, you have an X chromosome first before the Y. Because in the beginning, you were what? A female in your mother's womb before you got that other X turned into a Y. You have everything a woman have, except you cannot give birth and you do not have a menstrual cycle. I'm trying to bring it all to the point so everybody can get that out, get this all out the way. And the feminist movement is nothing but a fucking scam. But what they're doing, they're trying to tell black women that they don't need black men, while the white girls are fucking your black men and procreating with them, so you won't procreate with them. If you catch my drift, they don't want you to procreate with your own men, but they will procreate with your men. Yeah, we don't have no womb and none of that. I'm talking about we have everything that a woman have, but except for the womb and all that. We can't give birth. That's the womb. None of that. We got to realize who we are. But here's the breakdown of it. This is where the twin breakdown and soulmates and all the above is all broken down into this. You see what I'm saying? So the whole twin flame thing, right? It was in the beginning stages. By you being feminine, you had a masculine twin, but y'all were put together. Then it was separated. Y'all were separated. One became masculine, the other one became feminine. One was the agreeable one, the other one was the disagreeable. Now, disagreeable means warlike. It could be warlike and disagreeing on things, but y'all need each other because that's the positive and negative aspect of things. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. When the sisters step up, the brothers will get their power back because she is the mother of creation. Period. Exactly how melanated. Thank you, melanated high priestess. Thank you. Everything you're saying is on point. This matrix is actually dealing with the matriarch, not the patriarch. Period. I'm gonna look that up for you, heart light. I'm gonna look that up for you. Just I'm gonna need some time. I'm just on here until Brother Mouse come back from taking care of some stuff. I'm just trying to break things down a little bit so everybody can know what's going on. Yes, like exactly, Lady Linus. That's what's destroying the culture. This whole interracial thing. All of this is destroying. It's like they know what they're doing. See, you got to remember, these people are the negative side of you. They are your enemy because you created them. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. We created them. They're nothing more. There's nothing to them but knowing that they're your creation. And they're going against total opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. That's in their nature. That's in their genes. You put it in their genes, though, because you need to see the negative side of you. And Mohel, you already know you're magnificent, so you don't have to, everybody know that all the sisters on here are magnificent and beautiful and have that spirit with them, but they need to know who they are. All the sisters on here are magnificent. All the brothers, y'all fantastic. You know what I'm saying? You are all fantastic. But we also got to give praises back to our women and let her get her throne back. Because honestly, the media is fucking up our generation and the kids, the generations coming after us. We got to take everything back. The only way we can do that, we do have to go back to our ancestral practices. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. The other thing that we got to make sure that the black woman know who she is. And let's tell us to stop twerking and pick up a goddamn book and do research to find out who the hell you really are and why these white boys and why these Caucasian women want your men and want you. What's going on? Why all these nationalities are coming after you for? You get what I'm saying? What is the reason? Because of the melanin. Why are they also killing off, trying to slowly, like they keep on doing this harvesting? Why are they doing that? Because of you are special people. You are the X-Men. What's his name? Stan Lee even said that you are the X-Men. We are the X-Men. That whole X-Men comic book was breakdown about the civil rights of us. We need to know who we are. If I see an Afro Latino woman, that's my sister. When I see a brother that's Haitian, that's my brother. When I see a sister that's it's like we gotta wake up and realize that the common enemy is this ideology of so-called white supremacy that don't even exist. It's an illusion. You know, we got to come into grips with that, and we got to be aware of these agents that keep on trying to push all this nonsense, all this YouTube fuckery that's going on when they talking about ADOS beefing and all this. We need to leave that shit alone. We got bigger things to worry about. Yes, we need to be on code, but there's a way to do stuff. Get rid of the guy when you have these speeches and talking and everything and having these meetings. Get rid of your fucking cell phone. Like put it like this. Put it out there in the front door of a meeting. Make sure that everybody know that to put it in there on like a little slip or something, little baggie or something, and put it up somewhere where nothing is not being heard or was being discussed about. You come up with your own language. You also got to start financing our own people and backing them up. We got to come together and know financial literacy. We got to come together and know all this information, because if we don't, we're gonna be left behind. Exactly. They do speak curses and bring negative energy to the atmosphere. That is why we have to come back into grips and letting the sisters know, take your power back. Don't y'all know now y'all know that these Caucasian women are taking the whole twerking thing and making it seem like like they came up with it. That's what they doing. They making something they came up with, and they charging sisters on an ancient African dance. This is an ancient African dance. And it was used for multiple things, and for what I know, from what I feel like it been used for, it was to see if a man was going to fall for the enticement of his lower self. That's what I honestly think that's what it was used for. And if he didn't, then she would mate with him. That's what I honestly think that's what it was about. You see what I'm saying? And if he fell to the lower self, she wouldn't give him no time to procreate with her. That's what I honestly think what it was. That's what I think what it's about too. And also I think it was dealing with yeah, I'm back. So I think it was something dealing with ceremonial practices too. And me personally, I also feel like that's where they got the whole stripping thing from. The whole dancing of the twerking and all that, because that's what I honestly feel. But that was always an ancient tradition. Our women always dance. We as a people always dance. We did dancing to bring forth different elements of nature, as far as rain, thunderstorms, all the above. Everything was done with ritual. We dealt with dance. All of the above came from us because we moved in a certain rhythm of the planet, mainly the black woman or the Nubian woman. We got to come to grips and realize who she is, and us brothers need to realize that Becky is not our queens or our goddesses. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, we got to do more research on all of this. We gotta wake up and realize that the sisters need us and we need the sisters, man. You have to realize that she can relate to you more than any other nationality of women. Because honestly, it's like we gotta wake up on who we really are, and it's time to take everything back. Exactly. Exactly. But see, I'm gonna tell you like this. The thing is though, you also gotta keep your mind's eye and your heart open, because you're gonna have some of them that are not really Caucasian but have African blood in them. Like the Sicilians in Italy, they have African blood in them. Okay? You gotta keep that in mind. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand, and we got to overstand, we got to understand, and we have to understand, all of this. We outnumber them. When I mentioned the Sicilians, they are part of the African family too. The Sicilian mafia was started by Moors, black men, black women. We started that. Brother Miles went over that with y'all too. We have to come back to all of this. Bobby Hemmett spoke on all this. We had all these great teachers and scholars that taught the occult, that taught the true traditions of the occult. But they try to tell us it's demonic and all this, right? It's evil. It's never been evil. It's about the intent of the individual. That's what it's about, the intent of the individual. Okay? Because in the spirit realm, you have both positive and negative, just like you have in this realm. So we have to remember there is a duality. You understand? Exactly. It's only hidden knowledge. We've been running from our own stuff while these Caucasian people and other nationalities are using our shit against us. The sister M. Mitchell spoke on this in one of her old live streams. And I'm glad that she actually did it in one of her old live streams and said that the people that's in power, like the FBI and them, they using our shit. They got a handbook on our stuff, and they using it on us every day. So now it's time for us to take the shit back. And people saying it's been watered down. No, it only been watered down because they touched it. But when the natural keepers of it get their hands back on it, they can heal it back together again. They can bring things back together again and make it not be saturated. They can bring it back into being harmonious and become even more potent. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Melanie the high priestess. Exactly. You know. So it's a lot that I can go on and on about. Um, a lot of the changes that you see in Brother Miles came from being around his family. Exactly, Dre Working. You know, a lot of us. I gotta say, Dre Working. Shout out on the last live stream I was on when you said that I'm an ancestor that came back, and we all are. We all are. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say thanks for that shout out and thanks for the for what you said. Um, I just came back in this lifetime to do what I came here to do, and that's to reach out to all the star children. Let them know it's our time to raise up and do what we got to do now, and stop procrastinating. Because one thing you can't do, you cannot kill energy. You can't kill energy. You can kill the physical, but you can't kill energy. All right, because all energy do is recycle itself over and over again. That's how energy works. It recycles over and over and over and over and over and over. You cannot kill off energy. The significance of nine, that's pretty much dealing with the high vibration. After nine, there's nothing else. Nine is a high vibration. You know. So on that note, Brother Miles is here. If y'all need anything, y'all have any questions, I'll be nearby. But the sisters need to hear that, man. They got that information. Let me know they need to get that throne back, man. Finally, and the brothers need to go ahead and do it. Nine is your number. You have a high vibration. Stay on it. Stay on it. Don't whatever you do, don't lower your vibration. You're a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. True Elohim is infinite. So my thing to everybody, you know, that whole family thing, let that be. Let them go. Bobby Hemmett said that your family, you were born into this family. You chose to be born into this family. Know it or not, everybody. The family that you're with that's dysfunctional, you chose that family and to incarnate into that family. Hey, thank you, Melanie the High Priestess. That's what I want people to research and stop. Do your own research. We are in the information age. We're here to teach each other and to grow together. And everything that Brother Miles went through with his family, he chose that. Things I went through with my family, I chose that. And it was for a reason to create and make you better. It's going to make or break you. And if it breaks you, you're bringing your black ass back down here, and you might not be black this time. You came back as the original individual and the original man and woman. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Keep all the stuff I'm saying to you in mind, because all the races you have in your bloodline right now, guess what? 10 out of 10 times you were that going type of race in another lifetime, but you came back as the original self. Reincarnation is real. If you don't believe me, look it all up. I'm trying to tell y'all, energy cannot be destroyed, only recycled. But you came back as the true original man and woman because you want to come back to your original self this lifetime. You done had different types of what's the word I'm trying to use? Different types of
Lifetime.
not just lifetimes, experiences, different experiences. So, and If you don't believe me, you have Melanie the High Priestess on here. She will tell you everything I'm saying is facts. I'm not making this stuff up. The reason why you have all these different races in your bloodline, if you do, is because you can create them type of races because you are God and a goddess as well. That's another thing. So on that note, thank you for the saying soul contracts. All that is real. You know what I'm saying? But on that note, Brother Miles is back. I hope y'all, hope to talk to y'all soon. Love everybody. Stay positive, seeds, and I'm going to be right next to him trying to read some stuff.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do this though, fam. I'm gonna jump off of here for a little while, cause I actually, yeah, man, I wanna like do some more videos. I'm actually got like, maybe like 4 more articles. I'm actually gonna be doing. Matter of fact, if not more, I plan to be up here late tonight, cause I wanna have like a lot more articles coming towards y'all. So I do understand that a lot. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna be streaming, but I want to have like more articles coming your way because I know that y'all been waiting for a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of things that that y'all been waiting for. You feel me? So the stuff that we talking about on here, I'm still gonna bring it on the stream and other videos, but I'm still also gonna be dropping stuff that's going on around the world because we have to know what's going on this realm as well. You feel me? So we going in the high spiritual realm, but we also got to be mindful what's happening in this realm right here. You feel me? So fam, I'm gonna jump off here for a minute. And like I said, if you'd like to support the channel, the PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84. And also Cash App at cash.me/$bmouse8 to support the channel. Always appreciate it. So fam, we definitely gonna jump off here for a while. I appreciate y'all. One love once again. Peace.